Abby's not feeling well. We should be more sympathetic towards her.
Yeah, so Abby, take care, alright? Just go home and get some rest. Just apologize to her. Okay?
Abby, can you please check what's the time now, please?
Okay, I'll check it. Oh my god, Daya, the clock is so big, it took up half the room.
What are you talking about, Abby? Are you okay? The clock is normal size.
No, look at the clock, it took up half the room, it's so huge.
Abby, the size is totally normal, Abby.
No guys, trust me, it's so big.
No, it's just the normal size.
It's not.
Abby, please, Abby, are you okay? Clarissa, it's okay, right?
I know guys, it's so big. It took up half the room.
I think something's wrong with Clarissa.
You know that guy that did so handsome. I know. Oh, that's so funny, man. So funny. Daya, you know my exam results is so bad.
But it's not as bad as mine.
Guys! Oi, hi! Oh my god, guys, guess what? I just saw a really hot guy over there. Oh my god, girl. Oh, where is he? I saw him walking over there, like, he's so cute, man.
Okay, you know what? I think, Abby, go and look for him.
Yeah, it's totally your type, girl. Yeah,
Go for it.
Go.
Guys, the guy's there.
Are you okay? Why are you hugging the pole?
It's not a pole. It's a hot guy!
It's a pole.
Just a handsome tall guy.
Guys, I think there's something not right with her. I mean, just look at her.
Yeah, like remember when she came first to the school, she told that she called her mom that she has a big head. Like what was all that?
Yeah,
I
guys.
think we should call her mom or something.
I think she's some problem, guys. It's scaring me out. Yeah.
I knew something was wrong with her since the beginning of the day.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think we should do something.
I mean, there's an hot guy, but instead she's hugging a pole. Definitely something's wrong with her, guys. Do you think we should call her mom?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, I think we should.
Do you have her mom's number?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's her mom. That's because it's ringing. Okay. Hi, auntie. Is this Abby's mom speaking? Auntie, I think Abby has something wrong. Like, I think she's like...
She's having like some kind of disease.
Yeah,
I guess.
auntie, you should talk to
She's not
Daya.
acting right.
She can explain further.
Hello, auntie. Auntie, I think like today morning your daughter came to school and then she felt bad because it seems she called you and she said that you have a big head. Yeah, no, I don't think so, auntie. Even like just now when she came, we told her that we were just simply playing there's a hot guy. But so she instead of hugging the hot guy, she went and hugged a pole. And then like even the time in the class, the clock, she told that the clock is getting bigger, but actually the clock was actually just in a normal size. Yeah. Auntie, I think like you just bring her to the hospital or clinic just to get a check. Okay, auntie, wait, Clarissa has something to say. Hold on a minute,
Auntie, I think she's not feeling well because since the beginning of the day, she's not been acting right. She's been seeing things, and I think she really needs to see the doctor. Yeah, good. We're a bit worried for her. I hope she's fine. Yeah. Okay. Bye, auntie.
Abby? Abby, are you okay, Abby? Come, let's go to the hospital now, okay? I think something's wrong with you. Okay, come, let's go. building so small.
Small?
Huh. It's so
Abby,
small.
are you okay? The building's huge.
No, it's so small.
Abby, I think we better faster go to the hospital, Abby.
Abby, we're at the hospital. We're gonna go see the doctor now, okay? Are you okay?
Fine.
Good afternoon, doctor.
Yeah, hi.
Doctor, this is my daughter Abby. I'm quite concerned about her. Since morning, she has been acting very weird. Morning, she said my head is getting bigger and my voice is getting high. And at that moment, I thought she was just being, her usual rude self.
Okay.
But then after that, her friends called me and they said she's been doing weird stuff, like the time is getting bigger, or she's chasing after a guy, but the guy was a pole and she hugged the pole. Doctor, I really don't know what's wrong with her.
I think she got a disease called Alice in the Wonderland disease. This is a very rare disorder, and the symptoms is like microcephaly. The microcephaly is like she looks something smaller than actual, and or bigger than actual.
Yeah. Just now she said the building was small, but it's actually big.
Yeah.
Why is this happening?
Mother, don't worry. I will start to write some medication for her to control the disease and control her disease. It will be okay.
Okay, doctor, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, Abby, don't worry, okay? We'll get through this together. And please, next time, don't go and hug a pole, then the rain will come. As the mother to the daughter who has this disease, I felt very helpless, especially when the doctor said that there is no cure. I felt like, it's such a sad thing. I can't imagine my daughter like walking around and she's not seeing things as it is. So it was a big worry. At first, as the mother, I didn't believe it because I thought she's just a child and she's playing around. So I think it's a serious matter and it should be taken seriously. Although it's a rare disorder, people are facing this disorder and families are affected by this disorder. So we should be more aware.
So as the character of this film, I felt really, really lonely. I felt like as though I was in my own world. I really felt like I was being judged by lots of people. Nobody truly understand how I felt, and nobody truly can view the stuff like I did. Like I felt like the clock looked bigger to my eyes, but others thought it looked small. And when I thought the building looked small, others thought it looked big. And I even thought my mother's head was really huge when it wasn't. So I felt like people were quite judging me because they can't view stuff like I did, and I felt really lonely and it felt like stuff. It felt like I was as though in my own world. So
So as a doctor point of view, Alice in the Wonderland disease is a very rare disease. We will call distortion for our perception. And the patient will undergo the size distortion, time distortion, migraine, and others that will lose control. So from the patient I had treated, I felt that the patient will undergo psychological stress, and the parents will be very worried about them. But then what I advise is, for the parents will have to always be there for the child, and they have to know more information about this disease, and this disease is not that dangerous. So they have to always support them, tell them they are not sick. And for the patients itself, the medical world should have to do more research to treat them. And as a doctor, I will treat the patients, giving them some support.
As a friend of the patient, I think that it's important to give emotional support to them
as they may suffer from this disease for a lifelong period of time. Sometimes a person who suffers from AWS can have recurring episodes as many as 2 to 3 times in a day. Therefore, by putting yourself in this person's shoes, it might be very traumatizing and also emotionally wrecking for them. Therefore, as a friend, we should be a source of comfort and also be aware of their symptoms and also be caring towards their feelings. By being empathetic, I think that we can help to lessen their burden and also be a source of comfort to them.
As a friend of the patient, I felt that at the beginning I was a bit like weirded out because she didn't feel herself. She told that when she came, she called her mom. I thought we thought that she wasn't feeling well, but after the knee we realized that actually she was having the disease because it kept on occurring. That she saw bigger things and then she felt dizzy at one point. So all these kind of symptoms and all we can see is from the AWS. The only pain AWS patients suffer from is migraines, terrible headaches, terrible pain on their head. They feel like they are in their own world. They don't know the surrounding, they don't know what's happening in the surrounding. Everything they see is either too big, too small. It's different from a normal ordinary people.